Hi, my name is Mary McHugh and I'm the Education Officer with the Galway City Partnership. You're very welcome to this video. This video is for you if your child is going to be starting junior infants this year. We as parents can become anxious about our child starting school and worried about them settling in. So this video is designed to help you, to help your child to be school ready, to plan for the first day and to reduce that anxiety, to make it a more positive experience for both you and your child. So, to begin with, I'm going to talk about nursery rhymes. Nursery rhymes, we're all very familiar with them. Think back to all those ones we know ourselves, and I'm sure you've been reminded when you hear your children singing and saying nursery rhymes at home. They're great fun. But nursery rhymes are very powerful because they are a pre-reading tool. And it's not just nursery rhymes, it's any songs or poems that your child is singing. It can be from the radio, it can be from their favourite movie. Frozen is often very popular. Their favourite TV show. It's about the rhyming. Nursery rhymes are very important for pre-reading. If we take just one familiar rhyme, Old MacDonald.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Your child is learning so many things. Farm animals, animal sounds, memory, sequencing. Many nursery rhymes also have numbers, counting, colours, the alphabet, sounds, and even actions. Nursery rhymes and songs are where children learn the words before being able to read the words. If your child knows how to recite a rhyme or a song, you can show them the written rhyme as they are saying it. Your child may be able to write their own name, and that's great. What's really important is that they're able to recognise their own name. So that means they can see what it means written down, that they know that that's Mary. And why this is important is that they're able to find their belongings at school, to know where their place is, to know that's their copy, that's their book, that's their pencil, that's where they hang up their coat. So you can help them with this. One nice little activity is that you can get them to draw a name tag. It might be that they write out their name, you might draw their name out for them in big block letters, and they could colour it in, you could colour it in together. They can add little, they can paint it, put sprinkles on it, add any design they want, just to kind of have an ownership of it. And then you can place it where they sit, on their bedroom door, somewhere that they can see it repeatedly and recognise it to be their name. And it would help them then when they're in school, because they'll see that often where they sit, where they hang their coat, as I said. Help them to be able to recognise their name. Also, if you're labelling their belongings, you can help them to help you to do that. So they put the sticker on, they know where it is on their coat. It will reduce any anxiety if they misplace their jumper or their bag or their lunchbox, whatever it might be. So help them to know their own name.
Hi, I'm Teresa from the Galway City East School Completion Programme. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about reading with your child. So we all know that reading with your child for school is really important. Do you read at home? Maybe it's a thing that you like reading books or magazines. The key point is that you are a role model for your child. They want to be like you. Spending time reading with your child at home increases their love for books and their love for reading. We've all done it. Being too busy cooking the dinner or helping with homework to fully concentrate on reading with our child. Maybe we've picked the shortest book instead of the book your child really wants to read. Sometimes we rush through the story instead of listening to the questions or looking at the pictures. Maybe we skip some pages. Story time is an opportunity to bond with your child, a time for their imagination to flourish and their interest in books to grow. It cannot be rushed. Pick a time when you are free to relax. Let them choose the book. Comment on what is going on the page, the pictures and the story. Always be enthusiastic about reading. Praise your child's interest in the books. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage their imagination. Have a selection of books. Let them tell you the story. Having books at home does not have to be expensive. There are 3 libraries in this city with an extensive range of children's books. Do book swaps with other parents. There are a number of second-hand bookshops and charity shops that also have children's books.
Hi guys, my name is Anne-Marie Chadwick and I'm an infant teacher in Radharc in Merview, and I just want to talk to you about getting your child ready for coming to school and learning how to write. And there's actually a lot involved in it. The more you can get your child to practice these exercises and even playing, they don't even realise they're learning, that they will be a better writer. They will have a much better time in school and everything will go so much easier. It's really important to understand how hard it is for a child to write. So I have a challenge for you. I want you to get a piece of paper and I want you to use your non-dominant hand. So for me, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to try and write my name with my left hand. Now, I promise this will not be very good. And I really have to concentrate. Oh my goodness, my formation is terrible. It's really awkward. Oh dear, and it's not what I would like to see. How did you get on? I hope you did a bit better than me. But imagine if you were a little child and you were trying to figure out how to write. Obviously, if you use a hand that has practiced and has done loads and loads of exercises and is stronger, you're going to do a much better job. Have a go, see how you get on. It's really important that kids learn how to strengthen their muscles. There's loads of activities you can do, but one of the important things is to learn how to hold the pencil properly. So they need to sit properly. So in school, we have lovely little chairs. They sit with their feet on the floor and their hands on their lap. You don't need to buy a chair like that at home. But if your child is sitting at the kitchen table and their legs are dangling, maybe you could put a box underneath them so that they're nice and steady. Try and get them to sit up nice and straight. There's nothing worse than kids hunched over. It's really bad for their posture. And get them to sit up nice and straight. The next thing they have to do is work on holding their pencil properly. Now, I don't know about you when you were in school, but we were just told to hold it properly. But since then, I've learned that if you tell them these are their little froggy fingers, like little legs on a frog, they are the ones that do all the work. They're the fingers that have the muscles in them. And everything else gets tucked in underneath, kind of like a little log that the little frog's legs are sitting on. Have a go at all these at home. It'll really help your child to do better when they start at school. Good luck.
So you've heard lots by now about the importance of nursery rhymes, the value of reading, and some activities that you can do with your child. There's also a school readiness pack that accompanies this video. And in the pack, you'll find a triangular pencil, a small child scissors, and most importantly, chubby crayons. Try to spend some time doing some of the activities using these tools with your child. And there's also some samples of lovely little nursery rhymes that they will be doing when they start school with teacher and the rest of their classmates.
So there's a huge emphasis in schools on learning. Obviously, that's what your children come to school for. But what you don't realise is the amount of learning that's done through play, particularly in the younger classes. The children are playing, but they are learning so much. There are loads of toys in your children's classes. There will be Lego, blocks, stickle bricks, jigsaws, games. It's a good idea if you have some of these toys at home to show your child what they are, what they look like, how you use them, so that they'll be familiar with them when they start in school, and it'll give them a little boost of confidence. Have a great time playing with your children until they start school, and then encourage them to play every single day when they get home from school. You'll be amazed what they're learning. It's one of the most important things that your children can get involved in. Good luck with it.
And finally, Some tips to help you prepare for the first day. Visit the school beforehand if you can with your child so they are familiar with the setting. But plan ahead for traffic and parking. This will help to reduce stress. Remember, it will be busy on the first day.
Show your child all their belongings, their coat, their bag, even their jumper and shoes, and maybe have their names on them. Try on their uniform beforehand. Every child likes to try on their uniform for big school. Encourage your child to be independent with their lunchbox and jacket and zips. Every child should be able to open their own lunchbox, zip their own coat, and maybe you could even have Velcro on their shoes so that they could do that themselves as well. It's really great if they can open and close their school bag. They'll feel very, very accomplished if they can do that too.
Make sure they're comfortable with their toilet routine. Simple tricks like washing their hands for 20 seconds, drying their hands properly afterwards. Set up a routine for bedtime and breakfast before they start school. It would be a good idea to have this well established a week, if not 2 weeks, before they start school.
Spend time discussing with your child how the first day will go. And very importantly, tell them who will pick them up. Make sure that you attend any meetings organised by the school. It's important to have all the information, but it's also an opportunity to meet other new parents. I hope you found this video useful. You may revisit it over the summer or closer to when your child starts school, and I hope that you get time to do some of the activities with your child. I would like to thank Teresa and Anne-Marie, and if you have any queries about your child's starting school, feel free to contact the Galway City Partnership for information. Thank you.